All right, everybody, we are back at Aliante Casino, and we're playing some Wild 5. I am going to buy in for pretty much what I normally buy in for. So I'm going to buy in for two. It's a little more than 2,000, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and we'll do 21 with this slot voucher if we can. I just cashed out while I was waiting for the table to open. And yeah, all green, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the usual. We're gonna bet 50 on the main bet and 25 on the Wild 5. Which I believe is the maximum, but they may have raised the maximum to 100. I'm assuming on the main bet. So if things go well, I might pump it, but that is not a promise. I'm not making any promises. This game has been good for me lately, but you know how it is. Sometimes you can win. Sometimes you can win for an entire. Sometimes you can win for an entire year, or maybe not. Yeah, you could. Sometimes you could have a year where you just win, 90% of the time, and then you could have years where you just win nothing. You know how it is. So, the variance is very streaky. And it can, 22?
Including the voucher.
Yeah, that's fine. 22. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. $2,200.
I'm going to give you the 21, I'm going to do the voucher separate. Change, 2,100. This is going to be done separate.
All right. So I've been in Vegas for a couple days now on this latest trip, and as of last night, I was up massively, but I did give a little bit back on everything. But overall, we had some crazy sessions up and down up until this point. So there should be a very long Ultimate Texas Hold'em video already on the channel. I highly recommend you give that one a watch. That one, probably one of the epic sessions on this channel. I mean, I think it was a record as far as how long we played. I'm not sure. We've had live streams where we played for hours, but this one was something special. And we will do the standard 50, 50, 25. Hopefully the Wild 5. 4 of clubs, Queen of spades, 10 of diamonds, pair of 10s. We're playing. Okay, we're raising that. There isn't 3 of anything. So we're going to raise 10s. 8s, 9s, and 10s. They're kind of like raising Queen 8, Queen 9, King 6, King 7. You have to do it. And of course, now that's another story. That's the first. Oh my God. Can we get a Wild 5 at least? No. Well, guys. Well, I'm playing, in for a penny, in for a pound. So I got both 10s. The same pair in both hands, and it's a medium pair. He has a jack high though. So basically anything but a jack, but I mean, ace, deuce. Hey, we got it, guys. Double raise, and it ended up working out. So well, that took some guts to do it. Luckily, he had absolutely nothing. Perfect timing. And I threw away the 2, so I only have a pair of 10s. in that hand. So that's the way it works, guys. So basically, you know, this is a game that not many of you play. Most of you guys understand Ultimate, but I should do a tutorial video on how to play Wild 5, like I did with Ultimate. But basically, if you discard one of your cards, you are able to use the 2 community cards to improve your hand. But if you get something awesome, like you get a full house in your hand, or a straight or a flush in your hand, and you keep all 5 cards, that's your hand. The community cards are only used to improve the dealer's hand, unless they also have something that's like where they hold all 5 cards, like a straight flush or full house typically. And that's pretty much it. That's how it goes. You know, you just try to make the best poker hand, and the Joker's fully wild. So there you go. That's the tutorial video right there. All right, 4 of diamonds, king, 10, pair of 4s. If I get another spade, I'm throwing away the 4. I'm not. Okay, so 3 spades. In this situation, I throw away the ace. I know it seems crazy. Well, it doesn't seem that crazy, but yeah. I'm throwing away the ace because I could get a flush, and I already have a pair. And all right, so many 10s. Sorry, 10s. King. All right, we're basically sharing cards. Yeah, so that's complete utter garbage. Almost a fold. I mean, we have a pair. We have a pair of 4s and king high. You never know, but I think we're toast. He has ace high. We threw away the ace. We had a higher ace high. So there you go. Throwing away the ace was probably the big mistake that I made. 9, 4. No, trip 4s actually. There you go. There you go.
This is nothing.
Nothing, but dealer doesn't qualify, right? You don't qualify?
Oh,
yeah,
right.
So I get 50 back. Yeah.
Brian, I screwed up. I forgot to push the ante on one hand to get $50 back.
No problem.
Yeah.
Trip 4s. Yeah, the ace didn't make any difference. So, all right, not bad. So we lost 75. We lost $50. We lost $50 on like complete garbage. Okay. Who is going to get the first joker, guys? I have 2 hands. I have a 2-to-1 advantage as far as opening the first joker, but you never know. So hopefully, what do you guys think? I have a feeling we're going to get a joker right now. Pair of jacks. Joker right now will be okay. No. All right. Pair of jacks. We are definitely. We have a decent pair and a potential straight draw. So obviously, we don't want to see a jack in this hand. It worked out before, but I don't know how. 6. I don't know how. Pair of deuces. Come on. Now the joker. Joker. Yeah. I think I actually. I'm going to throw away the 7 because there's still a potential random straight with a 4-3 or a joker 3, joker 4. So I'm going to throw away the 7. Hopefully I don't regret that, but I don't think I will. Either way. He doesn't have it. All right. He doesn't have the joker either. Ace high versus 2 of our pairs. We got a deuce. There we go. There we go. Doesn't qualify again. So trip deuces. That's it. All right, trip deuces. We got our raise. So not bad, not bad. If we hit some big wild 5s, I'll see if we could raise to 100. I'm not sure. We're not sure if it's 100, but we'll find out. We'll find out if that's the new max bet. But if it is, if we hit.
The max 100. What's that good for? Sorry. It says here max 100.
Is it now max 100?
For the ante and the play.
For the ante and the play, right? But then 25 still in.
25 max.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, that's
right.
what we thought. We just want to double check. Sure.
All right, so 10 grand. 10 grand for a 5 of a kind. Plus, if we get it in our hand, 25 grand. So 35 grand. 35 grand for the max payout.
Table aggregate 25,000.
Oh, there's a max aggregate.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, it is what it is, right? 25,000. Yeah. So basically, I'm maxed out now anyway. Pair of kings. Keep going. All right. Well, get rid of the deuce. We have a decent pair. Kings are decent. All right. We want to see. Yeah. So if we hit 5 of a kind. If we hit a royal, then we could get... Come on, diamonds. Come on, diamond! Yes! Wow. Wow. Okay, we got it. Speaking of holding all 5 cards, we got a flush in our hands, so...
You could throw away the 3 and try and get that straight flush.
I could. I know. I'm thinking about it.
Because you're guaranteed the wild 5, which on flush...
That's a good... So here's the thing.
25 to 1 right here, so you're guaranteed coverage. Right.
Guaranteed coverage, yeah.
So you might as well play for trying to get the 4, 7, or 9 that would give you the straight flush, right?
I'm also drawing to so many different hands. You know what? That's a good point. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to probably play a bit against them. I'm going to gamble a bit because right now it's $100, right? So if I get the straight flush, it's 500. It's 500. So it's a 5x. You know what? What are the odds? But I'm probably going to win the hand anyway. I have the wild 5. I'm trying to improve. You know what? Let's go for it. I'm convinced. I'm sold. There's only 1 diamond out of the deck, so if anything, another diamond could show up, 1 extra diamond. All right, we're obviously raising that. All right, here we go. Hopefully, I don't regret this. But we have a flush in my hand, and let's see how many diamonds he opens. Uh-oh. Oh my God. All right.
Trip 9.
Trip 9s. Uh-oh. Well, he doesn't have any of my straight flush outs.
Well, just a 9.
Oh, just the 9. That's right.
Yeah, you still have the 7 and the 4.
7 and the 4. 7, 4 of diamonds. Yeah, that's right. He does have the 9.
No.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah. I mean, might as well take a shot, right? So.
Yep.
That goes. So I can get paid.
Yeah.
25 times.
Tried to go for $500. Gambled 100.
By 25. That is. Let's see.
So 625. Yeah.
2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6 and a quarter. Ryan, 6 and a quarter. Wild 5 flush. Went for the straight flush.
Oh yeah, I went for the straight flush, so I lost.
I had to do a double take when I looked over here first.
Yeah.
Down from afar, I thought he had it. I was like, where's the floor?
Took a gamble, but obviously
7 or 9 would have made it, and I had 9.
Yeah, of course you had to have trip. I mean, here's the thing, guys. That the odds of me losing the hand, realistically, I would in 90% of cases I was gambling the extra $100. That I would either get the 100 or I wouldn't. Yeah. The odds of me not winning with the Joker, he literally had to have a wild 5 as well. That was just a sour outcome. Yeah. It wasn't a bad gamble. It's fine. So I ended up losing 250. I ended up losing 500 and 25, and I made 625. I made $100 across the hands. Obviously, had it worked out, had I hit the straight flush and won both hands, it would have been over like 1,000. It would have been a four-figure swing. So that would have definitely. I don't regret the decision. Anyway, 9 of hearts, ace, 4 of diamonds, pair of aces. Come on, wild 5. All right, another wild 5. Now this is the minimum wild 5, so we throw away the 9, and we're definitely raising that. Aces and 4s. 8. Let's see a Joker now. I don't really want to see that. I don't want to see a 4. Anything but 4. Double wild 5. We're definitely getting rid of this ace. The aces are full house out, but we have like 2 chances. We have 2 wild 5s and 2 chances of a full house. 4, 8, 4, 5. There's a 5 out. Okay, so the 8 and the 5 are out. He has nobody home. Again, if he hits a pair of his 8 or 5, or Joker in the community, that would be perfect. Joker.
I do not call.
Disappointing. It's only an extra $150 if an extra $150. Well, we got a bit of our wool back after that last bad beat. So So 250 total on the wild fives, and 300 on the main bet. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right, guys.
Let me start paying you black.
You can, yeah. Why not? Sure. Yeah, I have a decent amount of green. So let's go on a hot wild five streak right now. It could happen. See a joker. Flushing your hand is a really good pair of fives. Come on, let's get rid of the four. No brainer. And yeah, good. I'm gonna get rid of this 4-2 almost certainly. Queen 10 of hearts. Pair of jacks we're raising. Definitely getting rid of this 4. We're not sharing any of the same cards other than what we threw away. So we're looking pretty good, I would say, unless he has a joker. Yeah, that's my luck, guys. He has a flush draw and a joker, so we're pretty much toast. I mean, basically I'm drawing very thin. I'm drawing to one jack, because if it's a spade, which it is, yeah. How do I call these? Yeah, how do I call these hands like so perfectly? How do I call these hands like clockwork? You know, whatever I don't want. Yeah, like what is it? Reverse law of attraction. The story of my life. You know. Then again, I mean, we had some wild fives. Fine. 2 pair fives and nines. So we each had the joker once. I had it to make a flush in my hand. So we've had 3 wild fives. I would have won on the flush, but again, if I gambled and I hit, that would have been all right. And like I said, I didn't really see it as risking, you know, $400. I saw it as risking the $350. I saw it as risking $100 to make 5. So, and assuming I was going to win the hand. All right, ace, queen. Let's get a royal. Pair of queens, looking good. Get rid of the deuce. Pair of queens. Unfortunately, most of my big pairs have lost. Actually, maybe not. But they're not really. 8, king, 6, 9, 10. We'll get rid of the 6. We still have a straight draw. We still have a 9 to king. We still have a 9 to king. Play. He has it every. Now he's gonna have the joker every time. Okay. Well, guys, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So he usually almost. I've beaten the joker a few times. So he has a straight draw with the joker. So here comes the straight immediately.
I got.
True, you have trip jacks. Yeah, you have trip jacks. All right. So that, yeah, it doesn't matter. We lose again. Yeah, I mean, the odds of the dealer's gonna have, if the dealer's gonna have more jokers than I have in 2 hands in 1 hand, that's just really unfortunate luck. So, we're about even. If I hit that straight flush, that was unfortunately the turn.
Biggest swing.
Yeah, the biggest swing. Yeah, but. So dealer had 2 jokers in a row. I had 1 joker in 2 hands. Dealer had 2 jokers in a row in 1 hand. So.
It's time for the community joker.
Sorry?
That means it's time for community joker.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen that, have we? It's usually the best. Usually, I mean, it's always good for the player to have that. All right, 9, 10, jack, 7. Drop me an 8. Of course not. Well, we'll just play 1x. 6, 3, 10, pair of 6s, deuce. Yep. All right, he doesn't have a joker. Well, I have. He has an 8. If he hits an 8. Good enough. Actually, not good enough. You know what also could have happened in that hand? He could have got a full house, and if I kept my flush and he got a full house, I could have still lost that hand. When the dealer opens trip 9, it's very possible in this game. So, again, it was the right move, just Victor luck, right? Ridiculous bad luck. Pair of 10s. We're raising. Of course, we match. Let's not share every card, okay? Pair of 9s. Not really. Double raise, guys. I think this. Come on. Ace high. All right, all right. We have a higher ace high, and we have a pair of 9s. That works. That works for everybody. Qualifies. We needed a double raise where the dealer qualifies, where we win both. We needed that. Little replenishment. All right. 9 of hearts, jack, deuce of hearts, pair of deuces. That's it. 3 spades. Okay, so 3 spades. So we'll get rid of the 9. We'll get rid of the 9. We don't have the 9 doesn't make any kind of the 9 doesn't make any kind of straight draw anyway. So okay. 3 of spades, 7, 4, 5, 6 or joker. Nope. Almost. 4, 5. Drawing to a 6. Or a community joker. Community joker this time would be all right. We need a community. We need a actually 6 deuce for the jackpot. 6 deuce. 6 deuce. 6. Got 1. 5. Actually, yeah, that works. That's a jackpot as well, yeah.
Threw away the card that would have given me a straight.
There you go.
Alright, so it's straight here.
There you go. That was perfection. I was thinking of raising the bet. Let's see if I win this hand, I'll raise it. 10 of clubs, jack, queen, 8, drop a 9. 9, joker, there it is. It doesn't really matter, I mean, it does matter actually. So I'm gonna keep, there's nothing to really go for. So this is a made straight, so we're gonna keep this. And that's 10 to 1. We couldn't raise the wild 5 we're already maxed at, but I could have doubled this. Let's see. King, all right. Queen, you don't really need to improve the other hand, so. Ace, imagine it's so, 10 of clubs is already on the other one, so even a jack of clubs wouldn't do anything. Pair of queens. We have both straight outs, which are the 10 of clubs and the joker, if we had the jack of clubs, so. Double raise, let's go. That's phenomenal. Thinking of raising my bet too. He has a pair of kings. Huh. He has a pair of kings. I have the other kings. If an ace opens, ace 3. Kings over queens. You know what? It doesn't really matter that much. It doesn't really matter if I raise the main bet that much. I lost 1, won 1. The only difference actually would be an extra $50 on the straight, on the bonus. So I feel better now actually, because I would have bet the same. So there you go. That's 250. Hey, we got a made flush and a made straight. Wow. So if we maxed it out, we would have made an extra $50 for risking literally 300, 500. We would have bet $1,000, right? Yeah, $1,000. That would have been $1,000 bet, actually. That would be crazy, right? Yeah, 300, 600. Yep. $1,000 hand. All right, let's do a gentle increase to 75. Let me test the waters with this game. You got to respect the bet size, because queen of clubs, pair of queens, we're raising unless we get another heart. Wow, wild 5. All right, wild 5. We raised our bet. All right, so now we could go 225. 225 on a $75 bet. Wild 5. Let's see a joker. Let's see a joker. Oh, we don't want to see that. Well, we don't see anything except the deuce. Okay. Joker. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That's so sick. I mean, both full. Okay, if there was ever a time for a community joker, that time is now. He doesn't have it. Okay. He has a pair of 8s. We have 2 pair. Community joker. Community joker. Community joker. Oh, he just missed the 8. Wow. All right, we're in, but we're in. See, I just didn't have. I don't know why I just didn't have the courage to bet an extra quarter. Tens are. Well, you know, we discarded an 8, so there you go. Right. We just bet 150, 300, plus 450, 750. We bet $800 this hand, though. It's an $800 bet, guys. That is money. All right, even though we had the full house outs, the wild 5 held up. All right, max bet. Here we go. Let's catch a run, guys. We could potentially be betting $1,000 on this hand. $1,000 hand potentially. Come on. If there's ever a time to see a joker. 4, 5, 7, king. Pair of 4s, so we're not betting. I'm just going to put 100. Should get rid of the. Oh no, 3 clubs. 3 clubs. 3 clubs. I was thinking get rid of the king, but for the straight. But no, 3 clubs. All right, guys. Joker first card. That's what we need on the max bet. There's an 8. There's a 10. There's a 10. There's a wild 5. 10. Oh man. Yeah, that's no brainer. We caught a wild 5 on the max bet. So we're raising this, guys. We could put $300. The joker and trips. And if we get a 10, if we get a couple 10s, we could get a max. Right? He has a 10 though. Okay, so we need a community joker.
Pair of kings.
Community joker. All right.
Kings and 8s.
I have a full house.
Yep, 10s over 8s.
I have a full house on the max bet. I would have had a straight if I just kept the 5. If I threw the king away, I have a straight. That's so sick. It's not bad though.
5, 8, 6, 5 times.
Not bad, guys. Max bet full house. If I just throw the king away, if I don't see that club, I have a straight on this hand too.
300 for the full house. 1.25 for the trips.
It's a pretty good hand. I was about to, guys. I was about to throw the king away. Yeah, but that's okay. We won the important hand, but that would have been awesome because we would have got another $200, so it would have been like another $300. It's actually like a $600 swing. That's crazy, guys. Max betting wild 5. We actually bet $800 on that hand. Again, $800 hands. $800 hands on wild 5. Can you believe it? And we've been hitting. All right, thank you.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
100 quarter is max.
And we've been hitting.
Okay.
All right, now's the time. Now is the time for me to get quads in my hand at least, and then a 5 of a kind on the bonus. So 5 of a kind on the bonus will pay me 10 grand plus 2,500. So 12.5. 12.5. Ace of clubs, 8, deuce, 4, ace 2, 3, 4. But you know what, guys? I can't. It's only one way. I'm only drawing to a 5. So I actually throw away the deuce, even though like. But what difference does it make? Because now, so I guess I'm drawing to 2 cards, but I'm drawing to 1-5. So I have to keep the ace. Just a pair of aces could not anymore. Now I wouldn't. Now I throw the ace away, knowing what I have. But you know, if we knew what we were going to get, pair of 9s though, that's all right. I might throw the ace away anyway if I got a wild 5. How many hearts? 1, 2, oh, 3 diamonds. Okay, so throw away the 9. Throw away the 5 of hearts. So you know what? Actually, I made the right choice by throwing. I made the right choice. I'm gonna bet $300 behind. I made the right choice by throwing away the deuce because both straight outs are gone. $300 behind. Big bet, guys. Big bet. We're betting. Yeah. 5. He has a pair of jacks. That's unfortunate. We really need an ace. An ace for the gin card. Not that time. Not that time, right? Yeah. 9s and yeah. Yeah, we would have just paired the deuce anyway if we threw away the ace. It wouldn't have mattered. That was toast. All right. Well, that was a big dump. We lost $800 there, but we have 1,500. So we're up a little bit. Let's just do a count because we've been pushing it. So that's 2,000. So 2,000 plus 1,500 in black. And then we bought it for 2,200. So 21, 22. So what is our profit here? So at one point we were up about 2,000 almost because we hit that big hand. But now 400, 500. All right, so 400, 500. So we're up $1,000. We're up $1,000, okay? Last hand if I lose, I'm going to do a big bet. Last hand if I lose. See if we get some last hand if I lose luck. Because we could be betting this all in a single hand. So we're up $1,000 right now, but we're going to max bet. We lost 800. We were up 1,800, but you can't obviously leave at your peak unless I decide to just play the hand. You know how I play. But if we could hit this, 3 of hearts, 2, pair of deuces, wild 5, hell yes. Okay, wild 5, deuces and jacks, that's great. If we could hit a full house. So we're going to bet 300 behind on this wild 5. A massive bet. A massive bet. 8, 9, queen, 6, pair of 9s. Oh my God, guys. $1,000 bet. $1,000. Actually, we're betting $1,050 a hand. $1,050 a hand, guys. That is some high limit. That is some action right there, guys. $1,000 a hand. Nobody home. If a community joker could show up, community joker now, that would be perfect. None of our outs are out. Jack deuce. Jack! Hell yes. That's okay. That's okay because we lost that hand. That's a big loss. Too bad. Too bad the ace showed up, but we got a big full house though. We got our money back and more. So we'll keep playing. Too bad it wasn't quads, but actually full house pays almost as much as quads on the main bet. So we lost a big one. We had to raise nines. We almost pulled it off. If she hit a 6 or a 7, that would have been. So it's the 1-to-1, 300 for the full house, and then 125 for the wild 5. All right, that's not bad. So yeah, we lost 525. We lost 525. We made 125, 425, 7. We made 825. So a net profit overall. Good hand. Good hand. Good hand. If we won both, it would have been crazy. Last hand if I lose. That full house was everything. That full house was key. Imagine it was Joker. Actually, even if it was Joker Jack, it would have been 5x. If we had in our hand, that would have been something. Then the Jack shows up. It's like 10. It's like 10 grand on 100. All right, here we go. Deuce, 8, King, 7, 3. All right, complete garbage. Complete garbage. All right, last hand if I lose, guys. Last hand if I lose, and we'll take it a little bit of a profit. Last hand if I lose. 3, 9, 6, diamond. Oh my God, complete garbage. All right, well, that's that, I guess. I mean, how do we win? We can't win. We need like a pair of, yeah. So, okay, we all right, not bad. If I kept the deuce, no, I wouldn't matter. All right, guys, not bad, not bad. We didn't lose. We made some max bets. So final count is final count. We bought in for 2,000. That's 2,200 in black. So we made a total of betting like crazy. We made a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $725 profit. Not too shabby. We'll take it. At one point, we were up 1,800. Yeah, so we gambled 1,000. But guys, $1,000 bet on Wild 5, $1,050 bet. You'll never see that anywhere else. That was insanity. So that's for you. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Like and subscribe.